All right, guys, we're going to take notes on the plate tectonics. So please make sure to have paper and pencil. All right, so let's do plate and then tectonics. Or we can say plate movement will also work. All right, there's a couple of types of, won't help if you can see. There's a couple types of different plate movement we're going to talk about. So we talked about the earth layers, and within that, there's the mantle, and then the plates are the continent that it's right on top of that. All right, so plates are large continent blocks. Heat from the magma makes them move. So you can think of it like a bowl of cereal, and you've got like those couple Cheerios left, and they're just moving around freely. That's the way the plates are. So they push, they scrape. The edges or boundaries are called, of the plates, they're called faults. Okay? So we have the earth, okay? And, all right, and then let's just say we've got, I can't draw, but here's my United States. Here's them. Okay, so that's, that's the world map. So then you've got all these plates here, right? And that's the continental plates. It's just like the whole earth is broken up into those. All right, so the fault line is the edge of the plates where they meet, okay? And so let's talk about, there's 3 different types of plates that I want to talk about. All right. Okay, so the first one is a convergent boundary. So this one is where the plates push together. Okay. Convergent pushes together. They form mountains, and they can be underwater or on land. But on land, they form. Form mountains. All right. So they push together and the mountain gets created. But underwater, under the ocean, it forms trenches. And the reason why is because the water pressure, instead of the land, the continent moving up, the water pressure is so great that it pushes together and it just creates a hole because the water pressure is pushing that continent down. So it tries, but it just goes down. All right, so sometimes I like to say, conflict. You push, you might punch something. We don't punch things, but conflict is pushes it. I don't know. Okay. Then we have divergent. All right. Excuse me. These mostly occur on the ocean floor. And this is, they create underwater mountain ranges because the magma flows up and hardens. So it creates So the divergent, they push away they pull away from each other. They go into. So the magma comes out and creates this mountain. All right, let's see. Where did pen go? So the di equals 2. Okay. Divergent, so they separate. So convergent, right? Pushing together. Divergent is they're pulling apart. There's 2 of them. Okay. Then we have, so this one has 3 names, but I always like to call it transform. But you can call it sliding. And this is probably the one we think of the most. Strike, slip, which I never hear it called that, but, or transform, boundaries. Now this is when they grind together, grind past each other. And cause earthquakes. Okay. Sorry, I'm stopping. So they move at the boundaries. The San Andreas Fault is a famous fault line where this happens. Okay. All right, 2 more things. So plate movement. I lost what I was talking about. Okay, plate movement is called Continental Drift. All right. And then Pangea is where all of the continents were once all together. That's the belief that is true. All right, let me know if you have any questions.